everybody to the
Hold on.
Marvelous
Give another welcome.
Duo.
Okay, now we're live. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome to the Marvelous Duo. I know we were on hiatus for a second. I mean, Easter happened. Drew has all this stuff going on with Isabella going to college, all this good stuff. I mean, it's just been a little hectic for everybody, but we're live and in living color now. This is the originator, Mr. Andrew Dawkins. Of course, Lady Poole is probably doing her thing. She's busy, but we have here to entertain you. And the first thing I want to hear, see,
feel. Oh, you want that?
Feel it.
All right, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I pushed the button.
So I love that. Yeah, man, I love it. But so me and Drew were talking. We were just talking a couple minutes ago. We were talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and which was really a good movie. Definitely better than that Quantum Leap hot mess. But Quantum Leap is way better than Batman.
Are you talking about Quantum Mania?
Yes.
Quantum Leap. That's not even close to it. Quantum Leap, a different TV show. You on a different network.
Yeah, it was better. Yeah, it was better than that thing that they were doing. But let me tell you something, people. There was a movie out today called well, no, that's Guardians. Hold on. There's
Guardians, May 5th, which is also free comic book day.
Guardians is May 5th. So
free comic book
day. But today we saw Renfield, me and my wife. Renfield is really good. I know a lot of people don't like Nicolas Cage a lot, but Renfield was really good. It was really good. It deals with Count Dracula and his servant, but man, it was funny, action-packed, smart. And let me tell you something, people, and I'm not going to blow it for people. Awkwafina's badass in this movie.
What did she play?
She plays a cop.
Okay.
Awkwafina is badass. She's still funny, but man, she is badass in this movie.
Okay, that's good.
And so
give us the highlights.
Well, the servant kills a whole bunch of people, and he kills people in extraordinary ways that you have got to see to believe. But his superpowers comes from him from eating bugs. No joke. He's ripping people's arms off, necks. I mean, it is brutal killing in this movie. Brutal. So, it was really, really good. Has a happy ending. Really good movie. And it wasn't like 3-4 hours long. It was just enough to go, oh, I feel good. I saw a movie. Unlike Quantum Mania, where Disney's really disappointing. Hopefully, Guardians of the Galaxy is not. And hopefully, Flash is good. They're supposed to have. Hold up. In the Flash, are they supposed to have all the Batmans? Well, not all, but the ones that actually really count. They got Ben. Did they get Christian Bale in it, Drew? Drew? Are you frozen? Oh, boy. Anyway, until he comes back, people, I will talk about how Dungeons and Dragons is. Dungeons and Dragons is a really good movie. The guy that plays Captain Kirk and all that good stuff, it is really smart. He gets his daughter back.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Hold on a second. I can barely hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hold on. I can barely hear you.
I can hear you.
Try to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Sorry, guys, we had some kind of malfunction on this side of the globe.
But anyway, I was talking about Renfield, Dungeons and Dragons, how it's better than Quantum Merrick.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh man, Merrick. Me too. But it would. Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons was really really good, really good.
Is it still like the 80s cartoon or no?
It somewhat, but more advanced.
Okay.
Somewhat, but man, it's got action. It has comedy. So it covers all the bases. But you don't need, you really don't need to remember the 80s show, the 80s cartoon to get into it. It's really good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. And
I was really hoping for it. I was hoping that would be good.
I do hope Guardians of the Galaxy is really good too. I think 2 people are going to die. Yeah, well, at least I think it's going to be 2.
Your Guardians of the Galaxy character, what's your favorite?
Man, can I have 2?
You can have 2. You can have 2.
I can have 2. To be honest with you, I like Gamora and Peter Quill. Let it be 3 because, man, Drax be killing me. Drax be killing me, man.
Okay. I think sometimes it has to do with the movie. For example, the Christmas show, I think Drax and what's her face?
Mantis.
Hilarious. Those 2 were hilarious.
Yeah.
So I think they played off very well with each other. In the movies, my favorite character would probably be maybe Peter. Maybe Peter and maybe not Gamora, but Nebula, as she's gotten more used to them.
How can Nebula be on the team? I mean, she killed millions?
So did Gamora.
Well, that's true.
So did Gamora.
Yeah, but yeah. You know what, Merrick? I got to give it to you because Groot. That's a bad son. Okay, Merrick. Do you like the new group now, the muscle bound group?
He's not muscle bound. He's just a teenager. That's all.
Dude, Groot looked like he on steroids.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that one.
Well, it's just, part of growing up.
Merrick, did you watch Quantumania?
Oh Lord, why you digging into the fans?
Yeah, man, I love Baby Groot too, but did he watch Quantumania?
Yes.
Okay, what did you think about it?
He loved it. Thank you for watching.
No, he didn't. How
you know he didn't?
He probably didn't.
How do you mean he probably didn't?
He skipped right past Quantumania, and he went straight into Guardians of the Galaxy. He went straight into Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow. So good.
Oh my God, Merrick, really?
Thank you.
Oh, don't tell me you like the latest Batman too.
Why are you still harping on that?
I'm just asking him, did he like the latest Batman that came out? If he liked Quantumania.
That's on your fault.
I'm just asking. Did he like the latest, that last Batman with the vampire dude? See, we're back here. We're back here, Merrick. We're back on the road.
With the vampire dude. There you go. That's a great way to describe it.
Well, his name is Vampire Dude because he screwed up.
Vampire Dude.
Bruce Wayne is supposed to be smooth. He don't look like a little pasty bat, coming out of a cave. He looked like a piece of chalk that was used by a teacher 20 times. Michael Keaton. Okay. Yeah, I can see Michael Keaton.
I mean, you can see Michael Keaton.
I mean,
He is the Batman.
you look like in that picture. You look like you just got out of high school. So,
Ooh,
Merrick,
that's a big old Facebook mess. Why you harping on him?
I'm not harassing, nigga. I'm just asking Merrick what's going on here. I like Christian Bale was mine. I love Christian Bale.
Man.
Christian Bale was Ben Affleck. When Michael Keaton first came out, yes. But Christian Bale.
No. When Michael Keaton first came out, you're like, Michael Keaton.
I like Michael Keaton.
Meet the mom guy? That's what you said. Don't ain't got nonsense.
Yes, Drew. Yes, I did say it 30 years ago. Yes, I did. You know, I was like, Mr. Mom, but I told you in the end, I thought it was good. I thought, what? Second best.
And that's where you should leave it at that. Okay.
It is no.
Yes.
Christian Bale was the best Batman. Then you got Ben Affleck. Then you have Michael Keaton. Christian Bale is the one that just put everything over the top for Batman. He even had a little snaggly teeth for Batman. He even worked out for Batman. Michael Keaton didn't work out for no Batman. Ben Affleck is ew. Oh, what is going on with the fan base here? Ben Affleck was a better Batman than Michael Keaton.
What? Listen.
Okay.
I am.
Number one.
You know me. I like Ben Affleck.
Okay. As soon as Flash comes out, Ben Affleck was beating the crap out of people and killing them.
In one movie.
Superman, Batman.
One movie.
Superman versus Batman.
In one movie.
Okay, but he beat the crap out of people. And he killed people in Justice League.
Who he killed in Justice League?
The little monster dudes.
They don't count.
It is a life he was killing. And he was kicking butt.
Ooh.
No, he didn't.
Key.
No. Michael, okay, number one, let me set this straight. Okay. Here we go. Michael Keaton.
Can I please put up the banner, please? Can I put that up, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Thoughts and views of the guests of the Marvel Dude Show are solely theirs, and not those of the Marvel Dude and crew.
Has an Oscar?
And have
no, he does not. Michael Keaton, Michael Keaton did not sit there and take weightlifting class and get total into the character. He was pathetic. The only reason
that was the sign of the times, because back then he had a suit that he couldn't even look around him. So
you're right. But now Christian Bale, when he took over, it beat the original Batman movie and blew it out of the water. 1, 2, and Born as 3.
No.
Yeah. So there you go.
No.
So
in my opinion,
Ben Affleck, then all the matter of fact, no, I can't even do that because I hate the vampire dude so bad. Yeah.
Oh, please.
You already offended me, Merrick.
Don't listen to him, Merrick. He does this all the time.
You already offended me.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway.
You already offended me, Merrick.
Let me close this
show. Went off on another street.
Let me close this show. Let me close this comment. Let me close this tab.
Okay.
I think Michael Keaton was the best Batman for his time. Obviously, there were limitations to the suit and storyline and so forth, but I think he beat Clooney out of the water. I think that whole series out there.
Oh, Clooney was pathetic.
But that's why the director quit. Burton quit because that's what they wanted him to turn it into, and he said no. So they said bye-bye. He said no, bye-bye. So that's why he quit. Then they put that garbage out, and it was just nonsense.
Yeah, it was total nonsense.
And I feel bad for Clooney because here's this actor with blah blah blah, and he gets into this horrible movies figure. He could have been a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He could have been a good Bruce Wayne.
Okay, Merrick, I got a question for you.
Here we go.
Best Superman.
Oh, I don't think he knows. Hold on a second here. No, that's what he was talking about, the vampire dude. When he says vampire Batman, he's talking about Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I'm talking. Can't stand him. He screwed up my. Okay, Batman is my favorite superhero. This vampire dude should have stayed with his little vampire movie.
Christopher Reeves. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I can see that. Having said that, I still think Man of Steel was worthy of something.
Yes, but Christopher Reeve, everybody's trying to duplicate Chris. I mean, Christopher Reeve is the OG. You know, they have all those kind of special effects back then, and he pulled it off. I wouldn't say the best one ever.
I'll say this. I think Man of Steel was a better story.
Yes.
And it was done better than Christopher Reeve stuff.
But yes.
I also think that Superman 2 was better than Superman 1. Mm-hmm. And I definitely think Batman 2 with the Joker with what's his face?
Heath Ledger.
Joker was the best. The best.
Heath Ledger was the best Joker I've ever seen.
I mean, when you get to a point in a movie and something, Man of Steel.
Yeah. Yes, it was a great story.
A point when you don't know what the guy was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know it's a movie. You know he's going to go do something.
Totally agree with you, Merrick. Totally agree with you.
Yeah, that was, and the whole scene where he's blowing up the hospital and he can't get the thing to light off. That's all improvised.
All that's improvised.
All improvised. And then when it blew up, he's like, oh, that's all him. So I'll give him credit for that. Man of Steel. Actually, no. I mean, let me step back up a second. The first Batman, I'll give you the one with Christian Bale. The first 10 minutes of that movie was the best part of that movie.
Oh, because it set everything up.
Yes, but
it set everything up.
In those 10 minutes, it showed you how close he was to his father.
Mm-hmm.
And that just 10 minutes set that whole tone for that movie, and you felt it for him. Man of Steel was the same way. It was a little longer than 10 minutes, but the kids telling him,
but it definitely was.
When he tells Kevin Costner, "Can you just be my dad?" And he goes, "Of course," and he grabs him. Mm-hmm. He choked up in his voice. That whole scene was.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm Kevin Costner, if I'm limping from the car. First of all, that dog is dead. Second of all, I don't know.
I get in trouble when I say that. I'm telling you right now, you better come get me.
I'm sorry.
Man, I'll go. Well, then, boy, go. Go get that dog.
I can get another dog.
Oh, that dog is dead.
So then he literally sacrificed himself for his son.
Peter might as well just be mad because I'm like, what happened with the dog? The dog was in the car. I gave him a shot. He could have bust out.
I tried.
You're right. I am not going to go save the dog with the hurricane. I'm sorry. Peter gonna have to be mad.
That was Tornado and no.
Yeah, you're right. Tornado. You see the size of that sucker?
Yes.
I would have came out that car. I wouldn't have did none of that. I bet you better come get me. Damn the secret.
Well, he could have run fast enough knowing what I saw.
Right.
Actually, you could run and not be too fast and run quick.
Boy, everybody would have sit there with, oh, what did he do? And I'm like, y'all open your mouth.
Everyone said, run,
y'all. He gonna just sit
back.
Oh, y'all.
I'd have made it back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd have been still living. Dog.
But you know what I find interesting about that story is when he saved those kids on that bus, none of those kids, all those kids were his friends. Were his friend and would back them up.
Because he lifted a bus out the water. it's no time to be pissing off a boy that pick up a bus out the
No,
water. He
but
be
that
my
guy knew
best friend
who
too.
he was. Remember later in the movie, he's like, "What are you talking about?" He knew
Hmm.
exactly who he was. Yeah.
But then,
Uh,
hey, the guy, the manager of IHOP and all that
yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, hey, I help you. I knew you could take them out. Um,
Suicide Squad.
I like the first one. Second
Huh.
one, Harley Quinn was a beast though.
I think, huh?
Harley Quinn was
I
a
think the
beast
second
though.
was a little bit. Oh yeah, she started a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Except the second one, I think she was a kid. But I think the first one was a little more serious. It was a good setup, but the second one was a lot, in my opinion, a lot better.
You like the second one? I like the
I like
first one. I like the
the
first
guy goes,
one.
"I'm a hero."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Right.
just was
What's John Cena's guy? His show.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker was funny. Peacemaker was funny.
I haven't seen it yet.
Man, Peacemaker was funny. I laughed. He is funny. John Cena must have had a ball with that movie.
My show. My favorite. I wish you tell me, because then I can retire.
Let me tell you something, Merrick. There's usually 3 of us, and let me tell you something.
Yeah. There's 3 of us, and somebody
is she really gets it going, because me and Drew I think we're good, but me and Drew have so many inside jokes that we just be laughing for nothing.
Yeah, you're looking like,
he'll make a comment. He'll make a comment, and I'll be like, "You son of a."
That's why I said, so I could retire.
Yeah.
Because somebody's already retired. I guess. Let me see, who else? I think Suicide Squad is pretty decent. I
do. I like them both, but if I had to pick, I like one better than I like. Huh?
Why?
I thought, to be honest with you, it was a better story. It was more, serious. It had its funny parts in it and everything. Margot Robbie, who played Harley Quinn, I just thought she was just hilarious to me. I don't know. Let me tell you something. I don't think I'd be dating a witch. So I was wearing the fact that thing the
I think they've answered their question already. I don't think they're going to be making it. I don't think they're going to be making it. They got too many internal issues to fix before, and a storyline. You could easily write them out the movie. That's not difficult, and it could be a plausible thing to do, or you could just.
I thought the new Star Trek movies. I thought the new Star Trek movies are good. I like the last season of Picard too. I like the last.
Oh my god! Oh, the last season's great. If you guys get a chance, and you got Paramount, season 3, Star Trek Picard, excellent.
Got literally the whole old crew, except they don't got Kate Mulgrew.
Well, she's not Next Generation. She's Voyager, and there's a rumor that she might show up in the last episode.
But they got 7 of 9 on there though.
Well, 7 of 9 has been with Picard for 2-3 seasons now. She was there in the very first one. So
I'm only watching the last one.
Oh,
yeah, okay. She's Voyager. Yeah, she's Voyager.
Yeah, she was there. I think she ties it kind of because they weren't going to have the Next Generation crew on there. That was never going to happen. But I guess enough people say, it's not fair. They didn't really get a shot to say goodbye. So someone's put this up, and this season has been amazing.
Amazing.
when you
Mhm.
see how they've done it and they use their
I don't know
characters.
why they call it Picard because everybody else is.
But
But whatever, man.
it also shows you how close those people are.
Hmm.
When they go to a party, they always end up by themselves in the corner. They said, like, man, talking to ourselves, and
Yep.
they're friends. They're true friends,
Yes.
and so you see that come through, and
Hmm.
it's just like watching another episode. It's like, oh my god, this is awesome. Um, so the last episode is this Thursday, and they dug up the old ship out of mothballs, and
Hmm.
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I
interesting.
didn't think, to be honest with you, people, I wasn't gonna watch Picard. It was Drew who got me hooked on. It's like, damn, this is pretty good. Because I'm
Yeah, don't
thinking,
watch the first two. Don't watch the first two. Don't watch
what
the
is
first two.
Captain Picard? What's his name? Who plays Captain Picard? What is he? 1,000?
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. But he did marry a babe though. She 36 and he like 91. Go ahead. Mhm.
I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. Yeah. So
Mhm.
there's a rumor that she might show up in the final episode, but it's hard to say because they had a twist that I didn't see coming. I'm like, oh my god, how you gonna get out of this, man?
Yeah, don't blow it.
So, yeah, it's really good if you want to watch it. It's really good. I agree to watch it.
Mhm.
Let's see what else we talk about. Here.
Oh, people, do not forget to look at if you go to the Disney Plus channel. Make sure you check out Legends. They got a season 2 on there. It explains, explains Ant-Man and all that good stuff. Because what's getting ready to come for that all is the Guardians of the Galaxy.
May 5th, which is also a free comic book day. So those of you who go to your local comic book shops, get some free comic books, and buy some comic books. So you set your local comic book shop up. I'm gonna go and volunteer some hours at my local shop. So come on down, see me over at.
He gonna volunteer some hours. No, people, he getting free comic books, and he probably getting
a free comic book day.
He probably getting a discount on the ones that he want to.
They're getting
he ain't doing this out of the con. Okay, don't let my brother fool you. He ain't doing this out of the con. I want to serve the people. Like he want. That man always got an agenda. That man has always got an agenda. He ain't going out there out of the goodness of his heart and full of kids. He ain't doing all. He ain't doing all that.
Views and thoughts of guests on the Marvelous Dude Show. Solely there's none of those thing with the staff and crew. Thank you very much.
He ain't doing that out of the kindness of his heart, people. He doing that to get a discount on books, free comic books. Look at what's ahead of the comic books. Oh, dog, he got a plan. He going up there with a plan.
Oh my god. You just gonna throw me out there like Shazam! You gonna change him.
Man, I had a couple we had a couple family members over. And
yes, May 4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars Day.
And I told a couple of my family members, I said, if you think about it really hard, when you watch Shazam, you go from a Hispanic kid or Indian kid. I think he's Hispanic. And I say he turned to a gigantic white man. That is the funniest thing ever. And then let me tell you something. The second Shazam movie, that old man, he's an old man now, wearing the same shirt.
Why you put that man out there?
That man is wearing, you can pick him out of a lineup. He's wearing the same shirt with the same hairdo. He hadn't changed his hairdo since we were kids.
Why you put that man out there like that? That's not fair.
That man say Shazam, he might have a fucking heart attack.
Why you put that man out there like that? Just let him go and Shazam!
Drew, you haven't seen the movie. You see that movie, I swear to you, I was cracking up. I was like, is that the old Billy Batson? He got the same shirt. They gave him like 3 lines. I was like, no, they didn't.
Wait. This guy was there? The one on the left?
Both of them were in it.
Oh, Jesus.
Both of them. It was hilarious. I was like, y'all should be ashamed of you. And he still got that orange and yellow shirt on. I was dying. Or red and yellow. I was dying laughing.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go look at it. I'll see if
Hey, I'll be down there. If we go together, Drew, we're gonna have to be all the way in the back. Cause we're gonna be laughing.
We'll see. We'll see when you get here. We'll see if it's still here.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, did you see the trailer for the Marvels?
Yes, I did see. You and Mike sent it to me, but I was up late, and I was like,
take care.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, Merrick. You take care of yourself now.
We'll talk to you later, buddy.
Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you.
Yep.
He works with me.
Mm-hmm. You take care of yourself. Be safe. But anyway, yeah, you and Mike send it to me, and I was like, whoa, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all.
Nick Fury, is this an Avengers test?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was decent. They still haven't explained why they're swapping, but I guess that's going to be part of the movie. Why? But
they took it from the whole Rick Jones thing.
Yeah, I was explaining it to my wife. And for the folks that are at home, Rick Jones was your everyday sidekick for like a bunch of heroes.
A whole bunch of heroes.
A bunch of heroes. So one of the heroes he was sidekick for was the original Captain Marvel. The original Captain Marvel, he wore green and white, right?
The original before he
became a hero for
that,
he ended up being black and red. I'll find a picture.
It was an awesome costume,
right? And so he had these negative bands. Again,
actually, his costume is still better than most superheroes' costumes to this day.
Really,
his costume is awesome. Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I think so too.
His costume is still better than most of the heroes to this day. Captain Marvel was amazing. Why they killed him, I guess they wanted to make cancer awareness or something like that. But Rick Jones has been the sidekick of the Incredible Hulk, Captain Marvel, Captain America, and I'm missing something. Thor. He's been in a lot of stuff, and he's a kid with no powers.
Not a drop.
Yeah, not a drop.
So he comes along.
Well, remember, he was lucky for a minute too for Cap.
Yeah, hey everybody.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, old Jim's been here. Let me see if I can find that picture of him for you. Well, not Rick Jones, but the other picture. So I think I found one of
the original Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I think I found it. Give me 1 second. Oops, that's not him. Okay, that's not him. Yeah. There he is. Okay. So this is the Captain Marvel after he changed his first costume.
Yeah.
And so those little gold things on his hands, those are negative bands.
Yes.
And they would allow him and Rick to change places.
Mm-hmm.
How? I don't know. But
they also did it for his son. Matter of fact, Captain Marvel's son, he did it. Rick Jones did it for him too.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Now the thing
Rick gets sucked into all kinds of crap.
Rick Jones. Let me see if I can. Oh, is that a picture of him? Oh no, that's Captain Kirk picture. I think this is a picture of him. Well, this is one picture of him when he was helping out the doctor Hang on a second.
Doctor Strange or
No. Both. Dr. Banner.
oh, okay,
Um,
Incredible Hulk. Yeah,
yeah, hang on. Let me
yeah, because Rick Jones used to be an Avenger.
He was all over the place.
Yeah, he was all over the place because he used to be in the Defenders too. Yeah, there you go.
So he literally was like everyone's sidekick.
Yeah.
So now these bands they're no longer called negative bands. They're called something else bands, but they're on the new Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel.
She actually really doesn't need them because the story is now is that she's half Kree, and she's half human, half Kree, and that whatever exploded this mist, which is Kree technology, gave her Latin powers. Remember, she was binary. Well, she was what was it? Carol Danvers was Warbird. She was Captain Marvel, then binary, then Warbird, then came back to Miss Marvel, then came back to Captain Marvel. And so she's Captain Marvel now. So
interesting.
Yep.
I found you a couple pictures here. Hang on. I want to show you what they look like. What they be looking like. All right, so okay, so let's bring them all on, shall we? Okay.
But again, while Drew was doing that, yeah, she doesn't need those bands. She's already got superhuman flight, superhuman.
Okay, well, you're talking about Carol Danvers. I'm talking about
Carol Danvers right now.
I'm talking about Kamala Khan.
Oh, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, yeah. So in the comic books, which is this young lady here,
yes,
she is a Inhuman.
Yes.
Right. So
she is an Inhuman. But she's like Mr. Fantastic in the comic books, though. In the comic books,
she can change her shape and size.
Right.
And I think they didn't want to do that because they didn't want to confuse her with Marvel. So this is a close-up shot of her and so forth. But the TV show, which is this young lady, which I'm telling you, I love this show. It's just
I thought it was so slow.
But I
like it better than Moon Knight.
And I understand why, because it was more drawn up in the storyline. But her energy and her bubbliness is so when the trailer who is it? Oh, Captain Marvel. Monica shows up with Fury.
And Monica Rambeau, because she's known as Photon now in the comics.
Names are all over the place.
Yeah, so it's Carol Danvers is Captain Marvel. The young lady is Miss Marvel, and
Miss Marvel.
Right, and the black lady. I forgot her name.
Monica.
Monica Rambeau. Yes, she named herself Captain Marvel, and then she was like, "No, I'm gonna go with Photon," because you remember she was she was the third Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Matter of fact, she was for a while she was leader of the Avengers, the first black woman as leader of the Avengers, because Black Panther was the first black man as leader of the Avengers. You know, Stan Lee got a whole bunch of hate mail.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And for
they're even saying that for history's sake, Stan Lee, Black Panther was before the Black Panther.
Yeah, before Black Panther. So for history's sake, he already gave it a name. He already gave T'Challa a name. So
yeah. It was
and T'Chaka. So
yeah, T'Chaka was.
hmm and so
I'm gonna give one
just to
more.
let y'all know. Now, hey, do you have any news for us, sir?
Oh well, that movie's set to come out in November. It's still on target at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of pictures here I wanted to show you guys. We already have that one. Because we're talking about these people, you're probably like, huh? Who? Okay, so if you remember in Captain Marvel movie, this young lady,
Yes.
that is Monica Rambeau. She grows
Mm-hmm.
up to be this young lady,
Yep.
and she was
She would be
missing.
Photon.
She got hit in a blip. She was missing for 5 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, so when she came back, her mother, who was sick when she left, passed away. So
Hold up. How? Where'd you find that out?
I watched the show.
What? WandaVision?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
There she is, this Photon in the comics. Yeah, that was the first shot, I think, of episode 5, I believe it was, when they showed her coming back. I think she was the first one, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's the first one you see come back.
Oh wow.
Because the girl from Black Widow was during Black Widow movie, and that was later. So if I'm not mistaken, I think she's the first person you see come back.
Wow.
Because everyone that blipped out during the end game, they just walked up the fight. You never saw them come back.
Wow.
So I think she was the first one you see, because you saw everyone disappear. But when it came back, I think she was the first one you saw her come back. She came back in the same
for WandaVision, because it wasn't in game, because she wasn't quote unquote.
No, it was WandaVision, yeah.
Yeah.
Which means her mother, because her mother was sick, and then it came back and they were in the hospital. But during that, her mother was sick. Yeah, and they came back, and when they came back, she's like, "Okay, where's my mother?" And the nurse goes, "Your mother passed away 3 years ago."
Mm.
So, but her mother took steps to complain so that in case everybody came back, and then she came back, would be there. But go back and watch WandaVision again. It's got a lot of
stuff. I'm gonna go back and watch it, because wow.
And you'll see her. You see her as she gained her powers. Now, I don't know if her powers. I'm still trying to figure this out, but I don't know if her powers came from what Wanda put her through, or
because it looked like what Wanda put her through
was
that's how she gained her. But now I remember that. I'm still trying to figure out what they're going to do with the White Vision.
Hang on a second.
I have to get up.
Oh, I don't have the book here. Oh, I had the book here. I don't have
it. The Avengers with White Vision?
Yeah, and Avengers West Coast 45. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with him, but he's definitely going to have to come back. So,
you think Chris Evans is coming back to the MCU?
Yes. He has to. He's on the moon. I'm telling you, he's there. He's supposed to make an appearance in the Captain America movie.
Let me tell you something, people.
Here we go.
During the pandemic.
Here we go.
During the cure of the pandemic. This man has swore allegiance
to
America on the moon.
He's there.
His family has told him he's not on the moon.
It's very possible he could show up in that Nick Fury series, so we'll see.
I don't know why Nick Fury's trying to do all this hot mess alone.
I don't even know what he's doing. I mean, I guess he's trying to get rid of them, but I agree with you. I'm like,
the Skrulls turn evil all of a sudden. I mean, they were people. Skrulls were evil.
There's a difference. Hold on. There's a difference. There's a difference between evil Skrulls and Skrulls turning evil. I think there were always evil Skrulls behind. They're the ones that wanted the war with the Kree. So I think those are the ones that kind of like stay behind or say, "Hey, what's this?" They hear. And those are the ones you wish that they had gotten rid of, but
right.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
That's gonna be. But I can't wait. I can't wait for them series. I just hope. What I hate with the Disney TV shows, they start out really good. You're like, oh, I mean, they hook you, and then it's like catch and release with a fish. Then it goes down to real boring, and then they
Is it
hook you again.
possible?
Huh?
Is it possible
Mm-hmm.
you just didn't like the programming the way it went? Because you do like it a certain way, and if it doesn't go that way, you tend to get a little upset.
Well, I was disappointed with Moon Knight. I really was because it started out so good.
But he's got the Scarlet Scarab.
Yeah, She-Hulk. I was a little bit disappointed.
Okay. I think She-Hulk was meant to be funny. It was meant to be a joke. I think that's what it was. And I think some people just didn't take it that way.
I love
You love Rainy Night?
huh?
You love a Rainy Night?
Mm,
All right, so
Falcon, and the Winter Soldier, loved it.
dude, dude, he hacks that guy's head off with that shield. Like,
It's like Ruh-roh, you were in trouble, buddy.
and the whole world watching.
I loved Hawkeye. I thought it was going to be good, and it was.
By the way, I want to thank you for mentioning Hawkeye. That guy he's got something to do in this world.
Oh, Renner? Yeah.
I watched a story of what happened in the accident.
Yes, I did too.
God, he's meant for something.
Been dead.
He was dead. That thing ran him over. I'm sorry. He is.
Look at what he's doing. Well, he has a show, Renovations or something like that.
Actually, the ambulance that took him away was one that he donated.
You're right. And
that
so
guy, he's got something to do.
He's walking with it. Yeah, he's got something to do.
He's got like 13
in his life.
He's not Iron Man.
He should have been dead. He saved his nephew.
Yes.
I mean, if you see that big snow plow,
I saw it.
You're wondering, like, dude, how? Because he had 38 bones. 38 bones broken. He wanted him to let him die at first. He wanted him to let him die because they didn't.
He said, "Look over here," and he saw his eye looking back.
Yeah. I mean, from the surgeries to the rehab. I mean, he's doing his thing. So
he is meant to do something. He's supposed to do. And if you don't believe in a God, after you see
because he was on 60 Minutes.
Yeah, I saw the Diane Sawyer
Renovations. Good Morning America.
I saw the Diane Sawyer one he did with her, and
Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, that was that was something. That was very, very powerful.
Yeah, I teared up on that. I'm like, how?
Yeah, I mean, you wake up and you're still alive. Oh, that's right. You know what? You're right. He did it because he flatlined. He flatlined a couple times.
The lady who was sitting with him said, I think it was a couple times he was gone. He got real quiet and his breathing slowed down. It's like, no, wake up.
Yeah. That's just amazing. But anyway, and God bless him, and I hope he keeps on doing his thing, donating. I would have damn well got rid of that goddamn snowplow, but he said he's keeping it.
The snowplow didn't do it. He said it was my mistake. It was my mistake. And when he tells you the stories, that you're thinking, shit, I would have did the same thing. I would have done the same thing. And I guess the best of the worst of it was he didn't take the full weight of the snowplow. he got hit
Dude,
with
yeah,
the,
but I
he got
don't
hit with the outer
I
part
don't
of the
even know
wheel.
how he even took half the weight of this because that thing is gigantic.
I
You know,
I
so
am just I am just amazed, uh, in awe, and just flabbergasted.
yeah,
Flabbergasted.
Jeremy Renner is a beast. But
He's
he's
supposed to
getting
be
his
something.
strength. He won't need his cane. That's how much he's doing his rehab and exercising.
Yeah,
He did the red carpet thing a couple of some weeks ago. Yeah,
yeah,
so
he'll be. I'm quite sure he'll be
hmm
something. He's probably not going to be able to do the same things he did before, but
well, hell,
he'll
that
have
might not even
something.
be to that. That can be the old age. There's half the stuff
That's
I
true.
can't do when I was in my 20s. I can't do them now.
I mean, you ain't that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you something, people. You start to understand when you become our age, when
Mhm.
they say uh, age is wasted on the young,
Yes, it
you
is.
really start to understand what
Yes,
it
we
means.
are. Yes, it is.
Let me tell you something. If I had the knowledge I have now, and that 20-year-old guy, whew,
I'd be rich.
oh man. Whew. And
Mm-mm.
so yeah, but anyway, what other news you got?
Hang on. Let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the Marvels, and we talked about that gentleman. Mm-mm. Yep. Okay. New show on Disney Plus, Ahsoka. I would be divorced if I don't mention this show. It looks very good, very very intense, very detailed. Roxana, is her name Roxana? Roxana? Dana? Something Dawson. Um,
This is from Dawson. Dawson Creek.
looks great.
What?
It's Rosanna Dana Dawson. I can't remember her name. Loki season 2 is coming September. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the Marvels. There's a couple of people in there that's going to look pretty interesting. I'm dying to see that.
Now,
Uh,
what did you say it was? What was it again?
Loki 2 in September, I believe.
No, that Dawson. What was it? The one
Oh,
you just
Rosanna Dawson.
yeah.
What's her name? What's her name? What's the Dawson chick's name?
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
oh man,
See,
Tom
no,
Cruise's ex-wife, right?
no.
Oh,
Hang on, I'll find out because you're not helping me any.
oh,
What is her name?
Iron Fist.
See, now I can't sleep until I figure out her name.
That's funny.
Roxanne. Hang on. Roxanne. Roxanne Dawson from the Penny
Thank
Gallery.
you, sis. Hey, I didn't know Free Guy was Disney. Wow.
Free Guy.
Yeah, with Ryan Reynolds.
Have you seen that movie?
That movie is hilarious.
I love the part where he goes shield and the shield comes out.
Mhm.
Like what?
Oh man, that movie was. Oh, Miley Cyrus is on there. Why is Miley
Yeah,
Cyrus?
she plays. I think she plays one of the characters. She plays a character in Guardians, so why not?
Yeah. What?
Um,
Who plays a character in Guardians?
Molly Cyrus.
What character?
Okay, you know the one at the end when Stallone says, "I think we should join back together," or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ones that are floating with a silver head or a silver face, that's Molly Cyrus.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me give a couple of shout outs to some people because I think they need it. One, we talked to Jerry Renner. Two, my cousin's in the hospital, but she's doing much better. So Miss Campbell, please come on out, get out of that place. Yes, I want to make sure she gets a big howdy there. Some birthdays we missed. My missus' birthday was on April 8th, so happy belated birthday to her.
Let me say Andrew's birthday was April 12th because God knows when I forgot his birthday all those many years ago, it was so bad for me, people. It got to the point that my sister-in-law had to call me. You know, your brother's birthday is tomorrow. Please call him or we will never hear the end of it.
How many birthdays of yours have I missed? I'll wait.
I'm only required. Let me tell you something, people.
I'm
only required to remember one person's birthday, and she lives here. Because I will catch all kinds of HE double hockey sticks if I don't remember her birthday.
Hence the reason why you had to pay for mine. Anyway, so my birthday and my mom's birthday, by the way.
God bless her.
12th, so happy birthday to her, happy birthday to me. Big ups to the girls. Also, Isabella again, Gandalf's birthday, April 12th. It's a great day, April 12th. Happy birthday to our little princess.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to my other princesses, Erica and Maya. And happy birthday to old man Benny. Benny's birthday was on the 15th, which is today. Also, happy birthday to my buddy Chris Adams. He's in Georgia. His birthday was in late March, so I'm sorry I missed it, bro, man. Happy belated. And Monty's birthday. Monty's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to Mont. Is there anyone else's birthday I think I might have missed? I think I got them all. Happy birthday to Monty. I hope you had a great day, brother. We'll talk later.
My birthday's in June.
I'm sorry, what was your birthday? What?
My birthday's in June.
Okay, so back to my original question. How many of your birthdays have I missed? I'll wait.
Okay, let me see. We've known each other 4 years.
So long that you forget the 4 on that. It's just ever. That's how long it's been. Ever.
I don't have nothing to say.
I have spoken. Wow.
Yep. I don't have nothing to say.
Man, I wish Mike was here to see this. Not a word. Not a word.
Nope.
I love it.
I don't have nothing. I don't have. Well, I tell you what. We'll be down there for Isabella's graduation. I think and the whole family's getting together, and we are so pumped for this. It is going to be awesome. And then Isabella, my goddaughter, his daughter, it will be going to college to one of the greatest musicals colleges in the world. Just saying. Putting it out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she'll be going to her university. We'll be happy for her and her new journeys. And
by the way, I was ordered to help her move. I'm not going to say by who. But
yes, I need them to see you there.
So, I'm gonna scout out the place anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
We'll make sure everything goes well. Mm-hmm. I think that's all for the show. We did a great program here a little bit. Caught you guys up in a little bit of our life. Tomorrow is next week. We'll be back next week. Gonna be back next week.
Yeah, being back next week.
I want to try to catch one of those 2 movies next week so we can talk a little bit further about it. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Again, happy birthday to all the birthday people that we talked about.
Love you guys. Hey, you all stay safe. Love you guys. You all stay safe. Take care and be safe.
Yes, everyone, be safe and be good. And please keep your head on the swivel. And, I guess we'll be talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything I forgot to mention? Oh, yes. One very important thing I forgot to mention was